Hi there, welcome back to the 33rd in this series of video blogs from Footlice Theatre Company here in Newcastle, New South Wales, Australia. My name is David, I am the current president. So far you've been covering the creation of lots of puppets from a show we're doing called Marishka's Velvet Penguin at the Royal Exchange. There's only one more puppet to come, and that is a guitar playing hobo. So I'll be taking you through the construction of that guy. Special announcement. Marishka will be making her debut YouTube appearance on the 10th of January 2010. So look out for that, tune in for it. I hope you guys enjoy it. She was a joy to make and she was even more a joy to perform with. So there's the big announcement. 10th of the 1st, 10, tune in for Marishka's revealing. So I babbled long enough. This is David from Footlice Theatre Company saying peace out and we'll get to work.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have another character in this show. This guy's a hobo, okay? You'll see how he works in the preview coming up. But what I've done is I've pretty much done what I did with Kevin Harv and the band, which is I've just constructed a face out of random shapes, and I've made up my paper mache mix, slapped it on there, given it the basic shape, and now I let it dry, and I'm come up to the next step. Okay, so what I do is I get my PVA and I splatter that PVA all over it. Okay, you probably notice I've got a bit of water in it. That's okay, just makes it stretch a bit. Yeah, just make sure everything's covered. Okay, now this guy, he's an old man. I mean old. Okay, so I learnt this one out of a book on theatre makeup. Okay, so now we've got the glue on there. We take a whole bunch of cotton balls and place them on it. Cover the whole thing in cotton balls. Okay, why I bet you wonder. Trust me on this one. Have I led you guys astray yet? Okay, I'll show you the whole thing covered in cotton balls once I'm done. Okay, now we've covered him in cotton. Okay, now you walk away, let that dry.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we left you last time looking at the hobo, okay, covered in cotton wool, okay. So now here comes the fun bit. Okay, what you do now is you tear it off. Doesn't have to be tidy. See, the messier the better. Tear it off, tear it off, tear it off, tear it off. Okay. Leaving us with that. Okay, again, doesn't look much at the moment. Okay, now what you do is you get your PVA, water it down a lot. Okay, pour a little out, get a very thick brush. Okay, and then paint over it. Okay, and now you're starting to get wrinkles. Okay, and there we have an old man wrinkly face. You really can't see it at the moment because everything's white. Okay, so I'll set this out to dry. Once it's dried, you wait until I do the final paint job. Okay, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Okay, so you're ready for the next step.
Okay, now that's dry. Again, see, it really doesn't look much. But you wait till I give it a bit of a paint and then a dry brush. Remember, dry brush from Kevin and Harv. I've used that technique quite a bit on the band and on the hobo as well. Okay, and you'll see that in action. Okay, doing projects like this, I highly recommend study up a bit on colour theory. You got to have a working knowledge of certain things like hairstyles, colour theory, body proportions. So study up a little, look around. Everyone knows your basic colour theories is like red, blue, and yellow, brown. As long as you ease up on the brown, ease up on the blue. Okay. And your basic browns are a decent skin colour. You can get away with quite a lot because again they're puppets, they're caricatures. Okay. I'm showing you several different methods of construction. I'd just like to state at this point that my way is not the only way, okay? If you have a way that works, use it, okay? This is just stuff that I've either stumbled upon or I'm experimenting with, or just stuff I've come across previously and find that works, okay? So, if you have a way of doing things which is your own way, then embrace it, use it, whatever works. Okay, there's a fair bit you can get away with in this medium, and because it's not an exact science, it's what you can create. Okay, it all comes down to the individual. Okay, so that base color is nearly done. There you go, there's a hobo. Okay, he's got some really interesting wrinkles. He's got some really interesting textures. Okay, that's the first stage, so I'll just let that dry. And here we have the hobo's head. Okay, now, if you guys remember the lesson on dry brushing, I'm going to choose a lighter colour. In this case it's some scrap yellow which was gratefully donated to us. See how I've done the dry brushing technique on the side. So it's just covering the brush. And now we give it a little bit of colouring. This will just bring up all those lumps and bumps. Okay, now it can be actually seen from a distance. He's just not all dark colours. Okay, and there we have the head of the hobo. If you'd like to contact us at any time, that'd be pretty cool. Just contact us at footlice@yahoo.com, or you can leave a message down the bottom there, or you can subscribe, or you can rate us. We'd appreciate the feedback. So this has been David from Footlice Theatre Company here in Newcastle, New South Wales, Australia, saying peace out and see you soon.